HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. David, we're stood here after the Accrington friendly today. Tell us what you've taken out of the game in the immediate aftermath.
Yeah, it was a pre-match, a pre-season match which you have. So results-wise, of course, it was a disappointing pre-season match. But everybody looks healthy, apart from Scans and Shindy, both having a dead leg, nothing serious. And everybody got a minute under his belt, what was important. So difficult circumstances. The grass was high. It's very dry as well. It wasn't easy. I think we tried to deal with it, but at the end we haven't done it good enough, especially in the moments before we conceded the goals. The goals we gave too cheap away. This should not happen. I understand if you have tired legs, and for sure the guys have. But then you have to make sure that you make these details right in defending. And there we were not tough enough, aggressive enough, rough enough, especially in our last line. I think we had some decent moments with the ball in terms of our movement and combination, but not then in the very dangerous areas where we missed a good first touch. And this is how it looked like today. Let's say a typical pre-season match with not the result which we wish to have. You always like to win. Today we were far away from anything to be able to get a good result. This was not good enough.
But like you say, results disappointing right now, but it looks like a good synopsis on Chris Schindler and Sean Scannell. They just look like dead legs. That must be a relief to you.
Yeah, of course. I think, listen, I'm long enough in this business not to overjudge pre-season matches in a positive way and in a negative way. As always, we like to win. We haven't done this today. We have seen we have a lot of work to do individually and as a group, but this as well is not a surprise because we are now 2 weeks into the pre-season and we have some further weeks to go. We have a lot of work to do. We've known this before. For this we didn't need this result, but we needed this match today for sure to see that we have a lot of work to do.
And just briefly, David, explain the idea behind you've seen some players moving to 60 minutes, some 30 today. That will flip on its head when we play Dynamo Dresden on Wednesday, correct?
Yeah, this is the idea, to make sure that in the next 2 games a lot of players have 60 minutes under their belt, and then we have the weekend where we have 2 games on Saturday and Sunday, and therefore for sure will we have a few players who get further 90 minutes under their belt as well. So it's a lot of football now in this week, a lot of competitive games. This is what we wanted to have. A lot of games, physical games against opponents who try their best as well, especially here in front of their home crowd. As I said, it was a pre-season match where I thought we can do a lot of things better, even if we have done a few things good. Not enough, and this happens in the pre-season, and now we go forward into the next week where we have 3 further games in 7 days, and it's a physical battle for the players at the minute, and this is how pre-season is all about.
A couple of changes to the squad that we saw at Bury. So Rajiv Van Lapara, just no risk taken on him, but great to see Elias Kashunga back on the pitch after quite a long road for him.
Yeah, Kachi got his first 30 minutes today. He had some good moments as well, some good movements. Of course, his first touch wasn't great today. In some situations, like we all together had a few problems with our first touch under these difficult circumstances, as I said. But it's good that he's back. Rajiv has a back problem, nothing serious. He will be back in training at the beginning of the next week, and I'm pretty sure that he will get some minutes against the teams in Germany.
And all the other lads coming back from injuries last season, all looking good, all going to plan?
Yeah, we've seen that we have no problems so far. And now we make sure that we recover and work hard. This is always the balance which you have to have in between the days and the training sessions, because the most important thing is that everybody comes through this pre-season period healthy, and then we are in a good shape for the Premier League. And for this we needed these games, and we will need these games where we really have to test us against opponents who really gives us a fight.
Final word, David, we can't let you go without mentioning Eric Durham. Obviously, he joined the club yesterday. A lot of excitement, rightly, about Eric's arrival. You're excited too. I know he's a player you know well, and he's one we're going to take it carefully with in the early stages of pre-season.
Yeah, of course. I think there were now some circumstances which made it possible for us to get him under contract, and this is great. He is of course, a very, very good player on the fullback and wingback position on both sides, but he hasn't played a lot of football in the past, and we now have to make sure, we have to take care about him, that he stays healthy now, especially in the next 6 to 8 weeks. For this, we have to make good decisions when we give him how much load. He's a good character as well, and yeah, we are happy that we have him in our group. And we can't wait that he will join us. He will start to work with us on Monday.
David, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.